Binabantayan ngayon ang galaw ng global oil prices matapos isara na naman ng Iran ang Strait of Hormuz dahil sa pag-atake ng Israel sa Lebanon. At kaugnay niyan, makakausap natin ngayon Energy Secretary Sharon Garin. Magandang gabi po sa inyo, Secretary Garin.
Good evening, Karina.
Opo, good evening po. So, yung Pilipinas po ba ay napagsarahan din ng Strait of Hormuz? Because before this new escalation, meron na po tayong safe passage, hindi po ba? Paano po tayo apektado?
The Strait of Hormuz actually is the delivery from Middle East. Ang kinukuha lang natin yung 30% from na crude oil. Pero indirectly, yung mga suppliers kasi natin kumukuha from Middle East, bumibili tayo sa Korea, Japan, and all the other countries. So, we're affected in a sense na yung mga major supplier countries natin are also having a hard time getting their raw material, which is from the Middle East. So, ngayon, hopefully, it loosens up and it makes it more easier for them to get the crude oil and sell to us.
So, yan po ang dahilan kung bakit walang immediate impact yung pagsasarado ulit ng Strait of Hormuz. How does this bombing of Lebanon and the closure again of the Strait of Hormuz affect safe passage of boats from the Philippines or ships from the Philippines?
At least, Corina, we prepared for this. Our companies, our oil companies, and also PNOC, our GOCC, started na nung start pa lang to. We started looking for alternative suppliers na. So ngayon we've learned from the first closure, and now we're talking to suppliers from other parts of the world para hindi na tayo dependent sa Middle East. Of course, it comes with a cost also because it takes longer to get here, as well as it's more expensive. It's equally expensive as Middle East.
So because of what happened, apektado po tayo, sarado po ulit ang Strait of Hormuz to Philippine ships.
I'd say this war is not really helping us, kasi hindi lang naman directly, Karina, in that sense. It makes oil all over the world very expensive at the expense of our kababayans. Wala tayong kinalaman sa gera ni Trump and Israel, but their actions are affecting us kasi ang presyo ng gasolina natin is based on international prices, and whatever is causing that is making it higher, and that's the war that's causing this.
Okay.
Not just yung pag-open ng strait, it's the effect of the uncertainty that makes it more expensive.
Okay, so kahit na bukas pa yan sa atin or sarado, yun nga po, walang masyadong impact sa presyo ng gasolina or ng crudo para sa atin. Tama po yun?
Tama. The price is still expensive kasi nga etong gera na to is making everything expensive, whether it's from ngayon na, kasi structural change na to medyo long-term effect na to. So ang mangyayari, kahit buksan man or sarhan, the prices are still high.
So meron pong mga nagsusulong ng fuel rationing at diesel price cap. Ano naman po ang inyong posisyon dito?
For us, I don't think we'll come to that level. Ang ano lang namin is everybody should just buy what they need. Wala lang hoarding, wala lang buy more than what you need. So far naman sa projections namin and how much we have here and how much the people consume every day, hindi po kailangan ng rationing because we have enough supply.
Okay, ang kuryente po, kailan po maaapektuhan?
We've been monitoring the electricity rates, and bago po affected yung ating electricity, we made measures na. We started measures na para hindi po maging mahal din ang electricity natin. So, dahil po sa mga ginawa natin, we started like a month ago pa, suspending the market, kinausap namin mga electric co-ops, mga generation companies, hindi po aakyat we were expecting around 4 to 9 pesos increase. Ngayon yata, maliit na lang yung increase, hindi nga abot ng piso especially for Meralco.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong oras. Energy Secretary Sharon Garin.
Thank you, Corina, and good night.
Manatiling nakatutok sa Bilyonaryo News Channel. Sumubaybay sa aming social media accounts at mag-subscribe sa aming YouTube channel para sa mga bago at eksklusibong balita.